No.
Yes, Mr. President.
We cannot accept that. We don't want
Alright.
NFA to buy from private importers. Hindi talaga.
All right.
Sana maintindihan mo, Senator Risa, why I'm doing this.
Yes.
Because I've seen the corruption and the abuses in my 11 years as chairman of the Senate Committee on Agriculture and Food. And I don't want those corruption and abuses be repeated again. And in fact, we passed the Anti-Agricultural Economic Sabotage Law.
Yes.
So we can send to prison those people abusing these powers.
Maaari ko bang i-propose itong following changes sa section na ito, current section 4, para palawakin yung sourcing ng buffer stock, para ma-meet yung targeted levels at i-increase pa nga ito dahil sa anticipated weather events mentioned and volatility in the rice market. The changes would also allow private importers and traders to comply with Section 6, hoarding of the proposed Section 6, hoarding of the proposed Anti-Agricultural Economic Sabotage Law. At the proper time, ang ipopropose ko ay ganito po ang pagka-formulate, Section 11, Maintenance and Disposal of Buffer Stock. The NFA shall, in accordance with the rules, regulations, and procedures, maintain the targeted level of buffer stock to be sourced from I. Local farmers as the principal source, II. Accredited private importers, traders.
No.
Yes, Mr. President.
We cannot accept that. We don't want
Alright.
NFA to buy from private importers. Definitely not. We have bad experience with NFA. We don't want them to make a loophole na they will be able to do things that is not according to their mandate. Their only mandate is to buy from the local farmers for their buffer stock. They cannot buy from anywhere. We changed that. In fact, during last administration, they're asking me to remove NFA because they're very disappointed with NFA. I did not, because there are 4,000 employees of NFA. I don't want them to say that they lost their jobs because of me. So I did not remove them, but I limited their power to buying from the local farmers. They should only help the local farmers. They should not help anybody else. It's the local farmers who need help. And what they did, because we're limiting their work, after the passage of the bill, they offered a good early retirement benefit to the employees of the NFA, and 50% of the NFA employees retired because their work will be limited to buying stocks from the local farmers. They are there to help the local farmers. They are not there to help the traders. So we cannot agree to
Yes,
that.
Mr. President, good sponsor. Again, tulad sa tanong ko kanina sa question number 2 ko tungkol sa rice importation, tanggalin nga natin yung NFA out of the equation. Let's just talk about the entity na maaring i-identify ng DA and ng DA Secretary. So this question concerns the private importation regarding the Section 8 of RA 8178 as amended by RA 11203.
The DA can only do government-to-government importation without tariff. They cannot buy from the private sector.
So, ang sinasabi po natin, Mr. President, yung buong DA hanggang G2G lamang sila sa
because
importation.
that is just in time of emergency when the prices of rice are getting out of hand. It's an emergency power, and we want the government to buy cheap so we can bring down the price of rice. So it's G2G without tariff, and that's all. We are not buying from the private.
Sige po, Mr. President, good sponsor. Subukan ko sa...
Sana maintindihan mo, Senator Risa, why I'm doing this. Because I've seen the corruption and the abuses in my 11 years as chairman of the Senate Committee on Agriculture and Food. And I don't want those corruption and abuses be repeated again. So we are being very strict with this. And in fact, we passed the Anti-Agricultural Economic Sabotage Law.
Yes.
So we can send to prison those people abusing these powers.
Yes. Opo, Mr. President, I share the concern of the good sponsor. And tulad nung nabanggit ko kanina na pati sa G2G, gusto nating pagbantayan ang conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Same as ang efforts natin dito sa mga nasa private na hindi sumusunod sa batas.
Bahala
So,
sa kanila yung anti-agricultural economic sabotage law. Mabigat yun eh. And
Yes.
it's with the president already, and I hope the president will sign it because it took so long. And in that law, we didn't need an IRR. We said specific in the law, no IRR. The law is the IRR. Because we were disappointed with the first law that we passed against anti-agricultural smuggling. Nobody was prosecuted in that law because we asked the DA to do the IRR, and they assigned the implementation of the law to the Bureau of Customs, which is parang conflict of interest. Because yung Bureau of Customs ang binabantayan natin, tapos sila ang nag-implement ng law. So walang nahuli. 7 taon, walang nahuli.
Naalala ko po yun, Mr. President, dun sa mga pagdinig na chinare ng good sponsor. And this representation shares the hope of the good sponsor na mas maaga kaysa sa mas huli, mapirmahan na nga po at maging batas yung ating anti-agricultural economic sabotage law. So, Mr. President, good sponsor, itest ng representasyong ito sa good sponsor, itong huling 2 paragraphs na at the proper time, ipopropose ko sana bilang amendments at tignan kung hanggang saan kayang maging bukas nung good sponsor. Dahil ako naman, tulad sa naunang tanong, ay handang mag-adjust ng mga proposed amendments given yung guidance ng good sponsor. So dito pa rin sa huling tanong ko tungkol sa maintenance and disposal of rice buffer stock, yung next paragraph ko ay magsisimulang 10% of the volume of rice brought into the country by accredited private importers shall be deemed as buffer stock and stored in warehouses registered with the BPI. So I can see the good sponsor starting to shake her head, Mr. President. Sige po, gusto ko lang i-test dito sa period of interpellation para ma-adjust or ma-abandon in the period of amendments. Yes, Mr. President.
Basta yung private, free enterprise yan. They import, they sell. Basta wala tayong pakialam dyan.
Alright.
Sila matatalino yan, mayayaman yan, alam niya ng ginagawa niyan. You know, in the business sector, we don't have to help the private. Marami yung pera, mga nag-aral yan, alam niya ang industry. Kung magkamali sila may kasalanan. What we are protecting are the small farmers because hindi naman sila magaling sa business. We are just trying. That's why in the rice tariff, in the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund, we gave a lot of money to the farm school, to TESDA, to PhilMec, to teach them how to be small businessman na mapapataas ang kita nila. Yung mga private sector, kung magkamali sila, that's their fault. That's not, we're not here to protect them. They know what they're doing. We're here to protect the small farmers kasi sila yung kulang ang kaalaman para kumita ng malaki. Yun ang tinutulungan natin dito.
Yes,
And then,
Mr. President.
during emergency, we give power to the government to import without tariff. But that is only during emergency, and babantayan pa rin natin. Baka mamaya, hindi naman emergency, nag-i-import. Diba? So, yun ang babantayan natin. Oo.
Salamat, Mr. President, good sponsor. Actually, itong last 2 paragraphs nung proposed amendment ko sana at the proper time ay based din dun sa best practices sa Singapore model. So in any case, tinetake note ko po yung feedback ng good sponsor sa mga puntong ito. Yung last paragraph po sana ay ganitong nagsisimula. The government has the option to purchase the rice owned by importers in case of natural and man-made calamities and food security emergency at the cost, insurance, freight-landed price declared with the Bureau of Customs plus storage or warehousing costs.
Hindi talaga.
Alright, maraming salamat, good sponsor, sa pagsagot sa mga tanong ko. Kahit higit kalahati ay nagbibigay sa akin ng no signal papunta sa period of amendments.
Negosyante kami. Alam namin ang capability ng mga private businessman in the Philippines. They can take care of themselves. You don't have to help them. We just help our small farmers and control our government not to do something detrimental to our small farmers. Yun lang po. Thank you.
Umani naman ito ng iba't ibang reaksyon mula sa ating mga netizens. Ayon kay Oni Anchetom, marami kasing kaibigan si Risa Hontiveros na mga rice smugglers kaya gusto niyang baguhin. Pahayag naman ni Mila Gumabaw, maraming salamat Senadora Cynthia Villar, paiyan na naman si Hontiveros. Maganda ang ginagawa ni Cynthia, iwas corruption. At ito naman ang saloobin mula sa ating kababayan na si Peter Flores, Hontiveros, magkano ba ang bigayan ng mga private na kinakampihan mo? Attention sa mga local farmers, no to vote kay Risa Hontiveros for the next election. Mga kababayan, feel free to comment below para maglabas ng saloobin sa balitang ito.